There's something called Wiener Schnitzel. In English, we love to call it Wiener Schnitzel. And I don't know how we ended up applying it in the ways we did, because I look at all these hot dogs that we have, and I think to myself, that is not a Wiener Schnitzel. But, so the reason they call it a Wiener Schnitzel is because the German word for Vienna is Wien. And to say Wiener is to say like in the style of Vienna. And so it's like a schnitzel after the way that people from Vienna make it. And it's a meat cutlet of sorts or something that you bread and you fry basically. But there's so much that you can do with it. You know, different fillings you can put in, different types of meat you can put in there. The really, really famous one that people love to eat over there, it's, you know, the cordon bleu. And I remember there was actually a place in Vienna, we called it Herb's because there was apparently a waiter there some time ago. And I talked to an elderly couple once, and they said, yeah, you know, like back in the 70s when we were here, you know, we still called it Herb's back then, so it's been that way for a while. But apparently there was a waiter there who recognized the missionaries and stuff, and his name was Herb or something, Herb, and just started giving missionaries discounts or something like that happened, you know. And so everyone's like, hey, we're going to go over to Herb's. And after district meeting, let's go get something from Herb's. And so every time a Mormon missionary walks in there, you know, with the little name tag, they'll recognize it's the LDS missionaries. They'll say, hey, you guys want the cordon bleu like usual? You know, and they'll just recognize it. That's usually what the missionaries come and get, because that's what we always talk about. You just got to say the chocolate. Oh my gosh, the chocolate is incredible. I remember when I came home, I bought a whole bunch of chocolate before I left and put it in my suitcases and brought it home so my family could have some. And so that just goes without saying. The chocolate is fantastic. But I had to say it. What else? I remember there was one time, the first thing I saw that I wasn't sure what it was something called Mohnnudeln. And to this day, I still don't remember exactly what it was, just because I never really ate it that often. But it wasn't bad. It was just these noodles with mohn, which is some sort of like a seed paste, you know, and it was good. I just remember seeing it though, and my initial thought was, what is that? You know, not in like a disrespectful way, but really just that. I've never eaten anything like that before. And I tried it and it was good, and I ate it, finished my plate, you know, but that was interesting. That was also in Sankt Pölten, my first area by Vienna. Yeah, they love their potato salads. You know, it's farmers' food. You know, it's hard. It's good stuff. You know, it's, again, going back to the culture and the history, like how beer is a big deal. Their professions throughout the centuries, they've been blacksmiths, farmers, people who woke up early, went to bed late, and worked hard all day, and you know, that was their lifestyle. That was their food. Very good stuff.